It's launch day. After a full year of solo development, my indie game is finally released. It's called Orblaze, a retro mining game inspired by classics like Motherlode, Dig Dug, and Boulder Dash, the kind of stuff I used to sink hours into back in the day. If you're into nostalgic, dig and upgrade gameplay, the full version is available right now on Steam. This means a lot to me, because I finally broke the cycle of starting new projects and abandoning them the moment a shiny new idea came along. I know this is something almost every aspiring game dev goes through, and honestly, it's totally fine when you're still learning, or if you're doing game dev just as a hobby. But for me, I want to actually try to make a living doing this. It's what I love, and I'm not getting any younger. So I had to start somewhere, and I had to start ASAP, by actually finishing and releasing something, even if it was just a small game. That's why I intentionally avoided the common approach of trying to make my quote-unquote dream game right out of the gate. I'm not looking down on anyone who genuinely wants to do that. I even get that some people say they are making their dream game because it helps with YouTube views. But for me, the goal is not to become a popular YouTuber. I just want to make good games. So that's why I chose to make this little game on my own, in my spare time, while juggling a full-time job and a family. For the aspiring game devs watching this, I want to be super clear. Game development is hard. I mean really hard. If you're only thinking about the technical side, which is tough on its own, that's still just 50% of what it takes to actually release a commercial game. There is marketing, research, legal stuff, managing feedback, the list goes on and on. I'm not gonna lie, there were plenty of times I felt like quitting, but I kept going. That's why I believe it's so important to start with a small game, because when that initial burst of inspiration inevitably fades, all you are left with is your discipline. With a small project, you can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that makes it a lot easier to push through to the finish. I am already calling my first game a success, without even looking at the sales numbers, because I accomplished what I set out to do. Take a simple concept I liked and stick with it until it was finished, no matter what. Of course, I'd love to make a living from my games someday, but with this first one, I've already gotten what I came for. The experience, the confirmation that I can actually do it, and a solid foundation to take on more ambitious games in the future. Speaking of future games, I don't know exactly what my next one will be about. I've got a ton of ideas bouncing around in my head, and I'm excited to get back to the whiteboard and start designing. But I want to take it slow. I still have some updates planned for Orblaze, and more importantly, I want to make sure I don't repeat the same mistakes I made this time around. As for YouTube, I haven't decided yet what I'll do for my next game. Devlogs take a lot of time, and right now, time is my most precious and limited resource. Like I said, I want to focus on making games, not becoming a YouTuber, so I'll have to find the right balance. The only thing I know for sure is this: I want to keep making games. I want to keep chasing my dream of doing this for a living. It's what I love. It's what I've always wanted to do. So this is it. This is the end of the devlog series for Orblaze. Maybe I'll do a post-mortem of Orblaze one day. You know, one of those "here's how much money I made" videos YouTube loves. But for now, I just want to say a sincere thank you to everyone who's been part of this journey. Whether you helped playtest the game, gave feedback, or just encouraged me in the comments. I hope you got at least a little entertainment, inspiration, or something out of all this. I know I did, despite all the ups and downs. That's all for now, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.